It is 11:37. You are listening to the Mid-Morning Talk on Salam Media. For our hit list today, we are featuring a world-renowned South African visual artist and painter who has been included in collections such as Sandton Civic Gallery in Johannesburg, Van den Ende Collection in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, the Spear in Stellenbosch, to name a few. She is today's hit list, and she goes by the name Bongi Bengu. Good morning, Bongi, and thank you for joining me.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, start off by telling us a little bit about Bongi. Give us some insight into who you are as a person.
Okay, I'm an artist, but I'd rather much call myself an alchemist or a transformer
Mhm,
because using my art, I transform discarded, seemingly useless materials, I transform them into art.
mhm. Your artwork is world renowned and sells at many galleries. Tell us about your journey to discovering your passion for being a creative, or rather, let's say, an alchemist.
I think I knew that I came here for this specific purpose even before I was born. But it was during my last 2 years of high school at Waterford in Swaziland. And I was fortunate enough to interview some very prominent artists like Willem Kantridge, Helen Sabidi, and I got a distinction for that research project. And that's when I knew that this was my calling. After that, there was just no turning back.
All right, Bongi, I'm going to ask you to speak up a little bit louder as I've been requested by the technical team. If you can just so what is the inspiration behind your paintings at the solo exhibition Umhlaba, the World, that is currently on in Pretoria? What inspired that?
Well, I just wanted to take everyone, all the viewers on a journey, on my journey. From the very beginning, I have some early works, and then I take people on a journey up to my most recent works. I take them on a journey of transformation because I've been using very different mediums from charcoal and pastel to acrylics and oils and leaves. So my work has been transforming quite a lot over the years because as I transform as a person, my work also transforms.
Hmm. And why is it called Umhlaba, the world?
The world is inspired by the tarot card, the world. This is the card. I don't know if you can you see this card? Yeah.
Yes, I can see.
Yes,
Yes, I see it here.
the tarot card of a woman carrying two wands. She's surrounded by the four elements. She's connecting to the moon. So that was my intention with this exhibition that I'm stepping out into the world with this gift that I've been given. And as I'm doing now, I'm sharing my gift with the whole world.
Hmm. Well, thank you for sharing your gift with us and with the world. And which of your collections is the most valuable piece to you in terms of emotions and creativity? Not so much monetary value, but more on the emotional side. Which one is the most valuable?
It is the world. That's the latest piece. That is my latest offering.
Mhm. Who are your greatest artistic influences? Who influences you? Who do you look up to?
As I mentioned before, Helen Sibidi, as when I was a student in Waterford, I interviewed her. She inspired me a lot, and she continues to inspire me today. That's in South Africa. Internationally, I'm inspired by Frida Kahlo, that famous Mexican artist. Paula Rego. Um, yeah, the list goes on. Mhm.
What does the future have in store for Bongi?
There's more and more exhibitions coming up. One in Joburg, in Cape Town, and even in Ireland.
Wow, that's great. And where can people see your work? Apparently, the exhibition is currently on in Pretoria. So, where can we view your pieces?
Yeah, the exhibition is on until the 1st of September at the Alliance Française du Pretoria. Yeah, and my website is available, bongibengu.co.za. I'll be very
Tell
happy
us
to
about.
see your comments.
There was a comment here earlier on that was removed. Tell us about the pieces behind you. Sakumzi says that's a great gift she's sharing with the world. I like some of the paintings that have great meaning behind. The paintings that you have behind you, were those done by you as well?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, all right, very beautiful. What is your message to the viewers, especially for the women during this Women's Month?
Um, okay, my feeling is that in this country, it's still very difficult for women, but we are slowly moving out of that because in the world, it's time for women to shine. It's time for us to shine, and it's time for us to lead and to show our light.
All right,
I think we're
thank you so
slowly
much.
navigating out of that. I think we're slowly navigating out of that.
Definitely. Yeah, we are slowly navigating and finding our feet and knowing um, our real place. And our real place is not merely just in the kitchen, it's in exhibitions around the world like yours. Thank you so much for your time, Bongi.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
All right. That was a world renowned artist, Bongi excuse me, Bongi Bengu, taking us through a little bit about her life, giving us some insight into who Bongi is. You can find out more information about her exhibition, The World, which is currently running in Pretoria until the 1st of September, by going to the website bongibengu.co.za, and also other information on previous collections, as well as how to purchase, how to go about purchasing them, and owning your own Bongi piece. All that information will be available on her website, bongibengu.co.za. You are listening to the Mid Morning Talk on Islam Media. We will be right back.